If you know that a relationship should have ended, are you allowed to feel sad about it? I think the obvious answer is yes, and I would hope that it's not breaking news that your heart and brain and emotions often do things that don't make rational sense to you. Like, the writing was on the wall basically from the beginning, and as a result, I'm like upset at myself for being sad that it's over. Which leads, I suppose, to a different question, which is, are you allowed to feel overwhelmed that it looks like political assassinations are becoming as routine as school shootings? That's a bit of an exaggeration, a metonym, if you will, where the political assassination is standing in for the large-scale destruction of social institutions, the likes of which we have never seen before. Like, we lived through an insurrection, and then the president pardoned the people who were arrested for acts of violence against law enforcement. And we live in a world where masked law enforcement are disappearing people to foreign prisons routinely. To say nothing of the human rights violations and genocide happening in Gaza on our phones in front of us. And the thing is, me being overwhelmed, I know that me feeling overwhelmed is part of their strategy. So if you know that your political opponents want you to feel overwhelmed, are you still allowed to feel overwhelmed? I know that joy and creative resistance and community are a better strategy than me doom scrolling alone in my apartment every single time I think about what is going on in the world. And I'm sorry for the very personal and ridiculous analogy, but instead of letting myself feel sad for a little while and then moving on with my life, I've been second order upset at myself for not reacting in the way that I imagine I'm supposed to be reacting. And I'm making this video because I have not uploaded in a while, and part of why I haven't done so is because every time I attempt to make a video, it doesn't fit the standards of perfectionism that I feel I have to attain in order to appropriately address. I'm not being joyful enough, I'm not being community building enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, and I shouldn't be upset and I shouldn't be overwhelmed. I should just be this, that, and the other, and who knows what else. And maybe this is trivially true, but if you're scared by the president censoring people, pulling them from the air, disappearing people to foreign prisons, making public threats against his political enemies, maybe that's a normal human reaction to something terrifying. And I keep caving to the nihilism of the belief that it literally doesn't matter to add one more voice to the chorus of Chicken Little's calling, democracy is falling, democracy is falling, democracy is falling. But when part of the strategy is censoring dissent, one more voice is part of the solution. So in case no one told you this, I'm sure people tried to tell me this and I didn't listen, I wasn't ready to listen. Let yourself feel, give yourself permission to feel what it is that you're feeling, and then get to work. I, for instance, am contemplating fascism outside this Planet Fitness. I'm gonna go in there, fight my depression, and then I'm gonna teach kids science tomorrow. Have a good night.